Okay, hello. ICT Grade 333. We've been looking at some pages in our books, how to use and store files, and tips for saving your files, how to create a folder, all this kind of stuff. We're going to get started in Google Drive. So what I would love for you to do is to log into your Gmail. Make sure you're logged into your uia.jp account. Your name then at uia.jp. Log into that one. And then we're going to go to Drive. How do you get to Drive? Where's Drive? And you're like, no. And you go, oh, there it is. Up there. Go to these 9 dots. When you click on that, all these choices will show up. Hopefully Drive is somewhere. It's got this triangle, colorful triangle. If it's not there, scroll down. Click on a drive. A new tab will open with your drive. It might look like this, or it might look like a list. I like doing it like this, so I'm going to click on this button over here. Okay, so I have a bunch of stuff. You might have 0, you might have 3, you might have some. We're going to make some new stuff together. Okay, so it says Drive over here. Again, you're logged into your UIA, not anything else. Okay, you're going to make a new, this is the first button, new folder. It's just that easy. Click on that and it says new folder. What do you want to name it? Let's name it ICT Grade 3. ICT Grade 3. We go create, and then it will show up somewhere in your place. ICT Grade 3. So these are all different folders. I have a bunch of stuff in all these folders. Okay, but you are going to have this new folder ICT G3. When it's highlighted, double click it and it will open up. Drop files here or use the new button. Let's make something new, just to get practicing. So we're going to go again to new, but we already have a folder. So let's go make a Google Doc. Maybe you've done this before. If you have, then just come along for the ride. We're going to call this one, it's going to come here and say untitled, and then it's going to have a blinking cursor. We're going to say a few of my favorite things. Okay, and then I'm going to highlight all that. I'm going to make it much bigger, or maybe not so big. And then I like to change fonts, so I'm going to change a font here. If you used Google Docs before, that's great. Let's do a few of my favorite things, okay? If you type something and then you click up here, hopefully it'll show up automatically. Google just knows what you wrote, so it'll name it that. So that's great. We're going to talk about naming your files more, but that's a great one for here. Okay? And if you check on here, it says in ICT3, which is great, so that's where we want it. So if we go back to this tab and we look in our folder, now we have a few of my favorite things. Okay? So we've done so much already. Google automatically saves stuff, so it's great. So we're going to add some stuff to here. A few of my favorite things. I would like you to add at least 3, because we're in grade 2. 3 pictures of things that are your favorite things. Okay, how do you get pictures in here? You can go up here to Insert, Image, Upload from Computer if you have stuff on your computer at home. If you're at school, maybe you can search the web. Maybe you have stuff here. If you know how to, you can. If you want to, you can go to the camera and take a picture of yourself. Maybe that's your favorite thing. Let's go search the web. Comes over here, it says search for images. I'm going to say ice cream cone. Let's go. And then I like this one. I'm going to double click and it just drops it in there for us. Oh, that's big. Okay, I'm going to click on it. Make it a little small. Oh, that's me. See ya. Whoa. Make it a bit smaller. Don't worry about this. If you want to, you can just leave it. I clicked right. It comes in and it's selected. I clicked right next to it over here. Made the cursor so I could write something. I'm going to write ice cream. Okay, so that's one thing. Next one you want to do insert image, upload. If you do have something on your computer, upload from computer. It'll show you all your pictures. I'm going to put a picture in of this kid. This is my son Isa. He's in first grade. Okay. Isa is great. Oh, I misspelled his name. He said it's great. Okay, so I got 2. I want you to get at least 3. I did this one over here. A few of my favorite things. Try to write something underneath if you can. Pizza with my son Ludo. Ice cream again. Oshiso. And there's Isa on a horse. What? Having fun. Okay? When you're done with that, you have 3 things. You can just click this X out. This is the one we were making. Click this X out, and if you go back to this tab, it should be there saved. And it's already got the picture, so you can see what it looks like. Again, it might look like this with just the name. It'll tell you when you made it. I just made it now. Or you can look at it as a picture. And then when you go back to your drive, and you go back to that folder, it'll still be there. So we're getting nice and organized. Yay, a few of my favorite things. And then, should you share it with me? Sure. This might be too much for one video, but I think you can do it. Here's the share button, so I know that you made it. You go like this, click, and then you type in, come on computer, spin around. Type in, share with people. I want to share it with Vetron, V-E-T. Okay, and all these different Vetrons come up. But I want the UIA JP Vetron with that adorable face from when he was in 3rd grade, maybe. Okay, just put it in there and put yay. Then you can write me a message if you want, and you hit send. And that shares it with me. If I go to my email, and then I got a few of my favorite things from Christopher Judd. That's me anyway. Okay, so if you want to do that, you can share. If not, don't worry about that. As long as you make a new folder. Remember how we did that? We had drive. Then we made a new folder. Clickety click. Come on, machine. Folder. And then we called it ICT G3, sorry. And then we went inside the folder. Then we went new Google Doc. And then we called it a few of my favorite things. And then we put in 3. 1, 2, 3. Pictures of things from the internet or from your computer that are your favorite things. Okay? I think that's enough for today. Yeah, goodbye.